This TV is huge, and the fact that it's available in an even larger 98 inches is insane. And the colors, just look at how vibrant they are. Welcome back to the channel. This TV has been in my apartment for the last 14 days and I've been testing it out with the TV, movies, streaming, gameplay, and I'm gonna talk to you about my time and experiences with this 4K TV. But first, let's talk about something important. Now this is a big, and let me say this again, big TV. Bearing in mind, this is the 75-inch. It's not even the full 98-inch, and you can see how large it looks in this living room space. What I will say, however, is be prepared. Once this comes through the door, you are gonna need another person or another couple of people to help you unbox this and get this set up. In terms of setup though, a lot of retailers here where you purchase this will be able to give you that setup, either included in the price or for an additional amount extra, probably worth it. But in terms of setup, it should be nice and easy. Right out of the box, you get the stand, which attaches to the back. And if you want, you can also mount this to the wall. I think the wall mounting would probably look better on the larger displays, particularly with that 98-inch. But in terms of setup, nice and easy, a couple of clicks, you set up with your Wi-Fi connection at home, and then you have Google TV and a whole range of other services. Now overall, you've got really slim profile throughout with a bit of a taper and curve on the back. You've got this border all around over here, a bit of a lip down there at the bottom with the TCL logo and obviously the infrared receptor for the remote. But on the back over here, you've got pretty good Onkyo speakers that pump out good sound. And then at the top, you've also got Dolby Atmos as well. Now, talking of sound quality, sound is actually really good. There's a couple of presets included in here. I tend to stick with dynamic because it just sounds better. And that's an example. That's at about 30%, so we could go up even higher. It should give you an idea of how well-rounded that sounds. But you can also then opt for standard if you want it for normal use. Movie has better bass, music, voice. We got game. Gaming is really great if you want more of a virtual surround sound effect. And then sports as well. Really nice presets to choose from. Now very quick, the included remote is pretty basic. I mean, it does what you would require from this TV. I would have liked to see a bit better build quality, but I guess it does the job that's required. You've got the buttons over here for all the basic services, or most services that you would need that come inbuilt with the smart TV, like Netflix, YouTube. I use those two quite a lot. Then the rest of the buttons are nice and clearly labeled. They've got good tactile feedback as well. This section over here, great for selecting. And then I like the fact that it's got the inbuilt voice as well. So particularly with YouTube, I find that very, very helpful. Now, strictly speaking, this would be considered a mid-range TV based on the pricing. But in fact, in my experience, I think it offers premium experience. And that's down in part with the technology that you'll find in this display. Let me explain. Now, the TCL C855 uses something called QD Mini LED technology. This QD stands for Quantum Dot. Now, Quantum Dot is great for color purity and accuracy, up to 95%, and that means that scenes look realistic according to the human eye. As far as Mini LED is concerned, essentially it's different from your standard LED in that it's much more precision based. The benefits from that are a whole range, but a couple of those that really stand out, you get higher contrast ratios. Now, one of the big benefits of TCL's QD Mini LED is that it combines the benefits of QLED and OLED. So QLED technology gives you better contrast and color, and OLED is great in delivering those dark areas and essentially giving you a longer lifespan from that display. Another result of that is viewing angles. So if you're looking at the screen from various angles, you should get less of that distortion, and it's also much better at handling smooth higher refresh rates. So the QD Mini LED technology supports a much higher refresh rate, and that helps with reducing motion blur and also gives you better viewing experiences, especially through fast pace, whether you're watching movies or gaming. Now, talking of gaming, this is where it really shines. You'll be happy to know that this supports 4K 144 Hertz VRR Dolby Vision gaming. That means that you're going to get an overall fluid gaming experience, particularly on this larger screen size. It's going to be such an enjoyable experience. I think as far as gaming limitations, one of the only downside is you only have 2 HDMI 2.1 ports available, so that might be an issue for some. One of the other benefits is where we have the TV, you can see that there is sunlight that sometimes hits this area, but the TV does a very good job at reducing the reflections, and it makes just viewing, especially in the bright Middle East, the sun, quite enjoyable. It means that we don't have to close the curtains and we can view this throughout the day. One of the other benefits of quantum dots is the fact that it's better at reducing that blue light emission that you get, which is going to be great, particularly in lower light circumstances later on in the evening or nighttime when you're watching TV. And also with this larger screen size, it also helps at reducing this eye strain. The TCL have also inbuilt a couple of options in the settings that help to further reduce the eye strain. So just like audio presets, we've got picture presets as well. My favorite is dynamic. I don't know, it just shows off more of the high refresh rate, and it's just a better look for my eyes. But you have got standard, which tones it down quite a fair bit. My wife likes it in this format, smart HDR, sports, and then movie, which is great if you're planning on watching a lot of movies on this TV. Now we have our Apple TV plugged into this, but the main smart TV that is available on the TCL is the Google TV. And I think for most people that does a good job at connection and for streaming. There's a whole range of different third-party options available, like Prime Video, you've got YouTube, Netflix. We tend to use YouTube, Netflix the most. And also there's a TCL channel as well available. So this has a small catalog of different things that you might want to watch, like movies, there's TV series, documentaries, there's even a kids section as well. So something that you can go through there. I'm not a big fan of what's available here at the moment. I would have liked to see more of a variety and perhaps more mainstream stuff, but hopefully they can add to that at some stage. But overall, I think it does a good job in terms of streaming options. I do like how the home screen here isn't cluttered. It's easy to navigate. You know what you're clicking on. There's not very many distractions, and you know exactly where you want to go and what you might be looking for. So that there is the TCL C855. I think all in all, summarizing it, it offers a great premium experience for a mid-range price, as I mentioned earlier on. I think if you are looking for a TV, 4K TV with that QD mini LED technology, and you might be looking for something for a gaming perspective as well as using it normally as a TV, then it's definitely worth considering. TCL is introducing a whole range of really interesting TVs to the market, and this has to be one of them worth considering. All the details will be down in the link down below. And if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe so that you see more content from the UAE around technology, AI, and lifestyle. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Kwan. Peace and blessings.